course, producers out here, there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of people trying to navigate some of these tariffs and all kinds of things impacting their bottom line. And helping them do that is the USDA. Joining us now is Kathy Anderson, Director for the state. Thanks so much for coming by.
Yeah, thank you. I'm actually the Chief of Production and Compliance Programs.
Okay, thank you.
Office, yes.
Let's talk about some deadlines because you're really busy right now.
We do. We have a lot going on this fall in our offices. One of the things we're doing is getting ready to issue payments under our agricultural risk coverage and price loss coverage program. Those will be coming out in October. We're also preparing to issue our annual rental payments under the Conservation Reserve Program.
USDA helping with some tariff relief coming from the federal government. What are some questions, or how are you helping farmers navigate that?
So the Secretary of Agriculture announced this program. It's the Market Facilitation Program, and he announced that in late July, and our application period just began September 4th. So this is a program that provides direct payments to producers of commodities that have been impacted by the foreign trade market disruptions because of the tariffs. So producers come in and they apply one application where they enter their total production for all farms nationwide, just their share, and that needs to be net production. So the key thing here is they need to wait until after harvest. And so if they don't have that production number yet, our wheat producers might have that, but our corn, soybeans, sorghum producers wouldn't have that number yet. So they will be coming in after harvest. The programs also, the benefits are also eligible for our dairy and our hog producers as well.
We've got Greg Grieving. He's a soybean producer from Chapman. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here today.
Yeah, you know, the markets haven't been looking good for soybeans as far as tariffs and things like that. What are you seeing?
Well, we're seeing the same thing out on the farm, but we have the markets that are going down because we got a good crop coming on, and so that depresses it a little bit. And seasonally, the soybean prices usually dip this time of year anyway, and then we put the big weight on the swing with the tariffs, and that has really reduced the prices of the soybeans that we receive out on the farm.
The trifecta. How important is China to soybean farmers here in Nebraska?
China is very important because about 60% of the exported soybeans go to China. So that is a very big market. I had the pleasure of being in Kansas City last week to the Global Trade Exchange down there, and the people that I have met over the years in international travels, they were there, and people are still talking. So the connections that we have made as a result of the work that we've done on the soybean board and all the commodity boards, that people connection is still there, and that's good. So once the governments get this resolved, I really feel confident that it will really return, hopefully, back to business as usual quickly.
Yeah. Is that the only hindrance here? We just need our two governments to get along and the two countries can work together.
It is because we have a reliable soybean product here, whether it be whole beans or meal, and we can deliver at a moment's notice, and we need to keep that there. And the longer this goes, the more that these people in China are going to say, well, you're not very reliable anymore. They are looking elsewhere. Brazil, they're looking at palm and coconut and everything to get their feed stuff for their livestock.
We love seeing your photos. Make sure to keep them coming on the Chime In feature on our website. Weather is up next, and later we hit the fields at Husker Harvest Days. Combine demonstrations. Stay with us.